Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? My name is James. I am a solo game developer making my first horror game. I'm excited to show it off to you guys. Bear with me as I am not really experienced in the YouTube realm. Camera shy, recording shy, all of that playing into this. So yeah, I apologize in advance. I'm going to throw some concept art for the game here on the screen. It was made by ChatGPT. I'm very proud of how it turned out, so now it's just a matter of bringing the image to life and making it playable. What you see when the project first loads up is like how I edit throughout the game, in a sense of like I'm adding stuff, I'm tweaking like player animations and whatnot. I don't really need my game to like be in full render mode, as you'll see later on in the video, with the before and after effects of how daytime and I have nighttime set up, because the game is meant to be played in nighttime, so you will see how nighttime does come into effect here. I would like to also mention that I have like zero experience with this. The only experience I kind of did get with Unity was doing a little like mod menu for a different game which kind of already dealt with C#. So I got like a grace with that, not having to relearn anything coming into Unity. Why I chose a horror game and what it's going to be about, I'm going to get into all of that. If you want to stick around, cool. If not, feel free to go click on a different video. I don't think I'm that interesting, but if you're going to stick around, cool. I appreciate you. So yeah, moving forward, I reckon I'll tell you a bit about the game here. As you saw by the concept art, it's going to be called Vanishing Light. It's going to be like a first-person horror survival game where you have this dialogue about you and your friends heard this suspicious rumor about people going missing in the woods and shrug it off. You decide to go camping anyways. You wake up to this huge bang or whatever, and then the game begins essentially, and you're kind of stranded in the woods and you're looking for where your friends went. You go around finding various clues, and these clues lead to different endings. You can have up to 3 different endings, where one's where you beat the game, one where like, you know, it comes off as like a dream kind of thing, and I won't spoil the other one too much, sorry. But yeah, that's kind of like the idea. You're obviously going to have like a monster that chases you and all that fun stuff, but the monster is going to be AI based, and unlike other games, I'm going to try and make it like, what do you say, with AI, or like it learns your playstyle, essentially making it unpredictable. Also trying to get the clues to like be scattered around the map and various locations, or making it RNG is a theory. Getting into all of this, seeing how hard that might be to implement into the game, it's kind of led me down a different path here, to say the least, of ideas. I reckon that pretty much summarizes most of the game anyways. There's a lot of like more details that I'm just kind of like leaving out for layman's sake right now, but if it's any correlation, I reckon why I'm picking a horror game, I feel like a lot of people are into horror games where it's like a pretty big scene, but there's just not really anything that's kind of like scary out there. And I'm not saying like being chased through the forest is scary, but the way I'm kind of going to try and implement it with the monster and stuff, it's hard to say. It's kind of like I just have to make it like a visual demonstration, because like how it looks in my head, I can't really just put it like into words, because it's not like the typical jump scare kind of thing that I'm just trying to avoid all of that, the cliche normal stuff, you know what I mean? I want like genuine actual like horror kind of feeling, because for example, many games you'll go and you'll have like this nighttime for example, and in the nighttime like the moon will be like almost reflecting like a sun, and then you'll have like this what seems to be like a $600 flashlight where you can see almost like 200 feet down, and it's like, it's just not really, I'm not saying it has to be realistic, but you know what I mean, like, you know, in a situation where whatever you may be in, it's like actually having it, like when you actually own one of those things, like it's not something any normal civilian really just has, so it's just like you gotta, you know what I mean, make a little spook about it. That's all I'm trying to say. So yeah, making it like a realistic flashlight almost. It has a battery system. So when it like your flashlight starts to run low, it'll blink. I took that approach, kind of trying to avoid the AI, not AI, the UI kind of thing. So yeah, your battery will flicker when it gets low. Then that'll let you know you got to start looking around for like batteries or something. I'm not really sure where else to go with this commentary here. I'm gonna try and keep the video like under 10 minutes. Hey, real quick, sorry guys, this is gonna be weird. But when I do press play, I'm gonna kind of like lower the voiceover just a little bit so you guys can hear the ambient sounds, or like the game audio, if you will. Yeah, I forgot to mention that in the voiceover. I'm terribly sorry. Prior to this, I had to learn a bunch of stuff about Unity, and I didn't really know what I was doing at all. So I had to learn animation, I had to learn map design, I had to learn like how to implement all the codings together, and that in itself took me almost probably a week of just like solid understanding. Then when I did make any progress on the game at that point, I had to basically strip it all back down and build it up like properly from the ground up, and that's what you see here. So yeah, there's the blinking flash. You pick up a battery and you get a recharge, as you can see. Trying to figure out if I want to just keep this headlight flashlight kind of thing going on here. I don't see a problem with it. I think I like it maybe for like the second one or the second game. If I do end up making one, I'll implement like the handheld flashlight on the screen kind of thing and your player model. But for the first game that I've ever made with zero experience, I'm not gonna like beat myself up or harp too like crazy about these things. But I think for like having no experience and not knowing what I'm doing so far, for like almost like technically 2 weeks of progress, but this is day 3 of me actually like locked in. I know what I'm doing. I'm actually applying like certain things like I want to get done that day, and etc, etc. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I think it looks pretty good so far, considering that most of these things are like I got for free off the Unity asset store, and I'm just like freeballing it with tutorials and stuff. I am very, very, very happy with how it looks right now, but obviously this is just like what do you say, like the base ground. Like this would be like the alpha version if I were to release it. I would obviously improve on much more like of the ground and stuff. I got a bunch of just bushes like scattered around, like no texture on the ground, obviously stuff like that I'm gonna implement and fix. Yeah, that shiny tree thing is obviously I don't know if that's like a graphic thing or just the in-game thing, but I'm gonna figure that out too. So this is small little things moving forward, but for right now, when you boot up and render the game in pure nighttime mode and you're like XYZ far away, you can see the campfire is well lit. You can see like the campsite's pretty nice. The trees surrounding the area, the nighttime, all of it looks really good to me. So I'm really excited to keep building on this project and just keep moving forward with it. I'm not sure if it's going to like blow up. I'm not really hoping like get famous off this, but don't get me wrong, you know, your boys got to eat, so it'd be nice to something out of it, you know. But I'm not really like sitting here all my eggs in one basket thinking this is like the lottery ticket. But I think having like 15 or 20 people check out my game would be like a dream come true, or even getting anybody like like 5 or 2 friends to play it would be, you know, awesome. But getting this to go somewhere and just putting myself out there, I guess, is my best bet as well. That seems to be the theme of the year with solo devs. They seem to get a lot of love, so here I go, right? Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game so far, and what I should add and what could be changed, or any game ideas and stuff like that. I will link all the fun jazz in the I will link all of the fun stuff in the description below. I will have the Discord. Sorry, it is my brain is just not wanting to brain right now, but this is the end of the video. I'm getting there. I'm sorry. This has been a long yap session. The next one will be much more entertaining. I'll have a lot more progress to like show off and all that stuff. If you want me to like demonstrate like my struggle and pain and suffering as I am going through this, I could record that as well and upload it for you guys, because it's I guess, amusing to watch people fail with codes and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do as I sit here for like hours upon hours and just, yeah, add stuff, add a code, break it, fix it, add stuff. You get it. It's game deving. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thanks for listening to the Yap session. If you made it this far, let me know. By I guess like saying yippee, yoo-hoo in the comments or something. I don't I don't know. I'm not gonna ask for a sub or anything like that or a like. I just appreciate you guys checking me out. If you did make it this far, again, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I hope you guys have a good day, /night, /evening, wherever you are. Yeah, take care.